Hello and welcome to episode 22 of the Houn Show. We're going to be covering some interesting stories tonight. Want to address Friday night or Thursday night show did have some technical issues, and then life gets in the way and you got to take care of things. So we weren't on the past few nights, and we're thinking about changing the schedule anyway. We're going to be kind of going to a probably every other night episode or something to that effect, because we are kind of small operation here, small production. So we will be kind of changing the schedule, maybe not go as frequently. Maybe every other day is what we're shooting for. So want to make that announcement. But we did have an audio issue that persisted the whole episode. That's why we didn't leave the episode up, because no audio, you can't hear anything that was said. So didn't realize it until the show was done. And unfortunately, that's how these things go when you're a small little deal like this and you don't have a live feed that you can monitor, all right, to see what the output is and rely on people's comments. So if you are watching, please use the live chat. I know on Rumble that it takes a little, like you have to go through a email verification, create an account, but it's harmless, right? So you probably have hundreds of other accounts. You can get your little Rumble account and you can participate in the chat. I want to tell everybody about our locals page. We had a new article published last week. We'll be publishing a new article this week. But you can check us out at thehounshow.locals.com. And, there's, like I said, some free articles to read there. We're going to be working on exclusive content only supporters can access. We don't have anything up yet, but we do have the free articles up for you to read. We've got 4 published so far, I think. I might be wrong. Don't quote me on that. It might be 3. But it is what it is. But again, so check it out. Also, you can email us at dixie.shank@thehounshow.com. And, if you have any ideas, or some kind of suggestion, or just want to say, hey, or even be on the show, we'd love to discuss that with you. So yeah, get in contact with us with email, dixie.shank@thehounshow.com. We're also streaming live on YouTube, X, and Rumble. We will be dropping Rumble. We will drop YouTube before we get into the news, because we, have to be careful about things, because we do a news commentary type show, type platform. We talk about the news and stuff, and we've got that account over on you. If you're watching on YouTube, we appreciate it. But the account's over there really to reach people. But what we want you to do is check out the description below on the YouTube video, and then you can follow us over on Rumble. So tonight we'll be talking about some more U.S. assistance that was discovered that had been sent to Ukraine that was previously unknown. We'll be talking about that a little bit tonight, and we'll also be talking about Tennessee passing some legislation to allow gun carry by teachers in school. Of course, an approval process and some regulation there as well that they have to meet, and criteria. We'll also be discussing corruption in the Republican Party. We know that not too long ago, Kari Lake was propositioned, or a bribe attempt was made, and she had recorded it and released that audio. And of course, that guy since then has stepped down from the Republican Party, or basically went and hid under a rock somewhere, I'm sure. But basically, we've got more of that, right? And I imagine this is just kind of the tip of the iceberg type stuff. A lot of corruption in both parties. In fact, I think it's fair to say that there is no two-party system. It's just an illusion, and it's really all just the same party pretending to hate each other or disagree on certain things, but in actuality, they all probably see eye to eye on most everything. So we'll be covering that tonight. So we're going to be dropping YouTube in about 60 seconds. We do appreciate you checking us out on YouTube, but if you are watching on YouTube, please check the description below and click the link and go over to our Rumble channel, and you'll be able to watch the full stream along with all previous episodes in their full time, I guess. But there's also some we've got some special reports over there that we've done concerning Bitcoin halving. I know the halving's already come and gone, yesterday's news, but our episode is actually going over the issuance formula for Bitcoin. So if you're ever curious about where do Bitcoins come from, how do they, how are Bitcoins created, not necessarily how they're created, but how they're issued, right? And how many of them can be issued ever, and what basically the monetary policy or the monetary issuing policy is of Bitcoin. We got a special report on that. Also, the origins of DEI, and where it came from, and some connections. I think are kind of similar. Connecting a couple of different things together. The former KGB and DEI and critical theory and critical race theory. So check those out. Those are available on our Rumble channel right now. But everybody on YouTube, we do appreciate you guys checking us out. We really would like for you to follow us over on Rumble, where free speech is king. We're also on X. You can watch the stream on X, but there is no chat. I'm not sure exactly if I'll get chats on X or not, but Rumble definitely. So if you'll check out Rumble, you can watch the whole show, and many of the other shows as well. Easy to find because it's all on the channel. So we do appreciate you guys from YouTube. Come holler at us.